Mr. Acep, could you help me to share the slide because I'm using my phones.
All right, no problem. You mean the the housekeeping rules?
Housekeeping, yes.
Yes, no problem. Wait a second.
My computer it's not really appropriate to share the file because as I have as I tell you before that it's not
Okay, this one.
okay. Okay, well. Okay, everyone. I would like to read the housekeeping. So first, please remain respectful, courteous, and mindful of other during the session. Avoid sharing any personal information, contract details, or link to commercial products or potentially unsafe websites in the chat. The host reserves the right to remove participants who disrupt the session. Keep your microphone mute at all times unless it's during the Q&A session. Breakout rooms, or when the host specifically requests otherwise. This session is being recorded. By participating, you consent to the recording of your video, name, and comments. Take full advantage of this opportunity to practice English and expand your network. Be proactive and contribute to the growth of this community. Well, the next one, and this is the meeting agenda. So opening Zoom, housekeeping and reading the agenda by host, reading speaker CV, speaker session, Q&A and closing statement from speaker, presenting certificates, plus taking group picture by host. Okay, topic of the day is optional. The first breakout room, 15 minutes. And then the second breakout room, 15 minutes too. The last one would be introducing the new participant and choosing a new moderator and presenter for the next week. Okay, without further ado, let's invite our moderator, Mr. Altanis, to conduct.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kaswan.
Time's yours.
Wait a minute. Okay, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Today we have a very special guest. Their name is Mr. Acep Usman Abdullah. Mr. Acep Usman Abdullah has education background at master degree from the University of Queensland, Australia at 2018 and bachelor degree from IPB University Bogor at 2013. He currently works as founder and mentor in Fansmillennials Networks, President's Commissioner PT Timeless Network Group, and insurance consultant at PT Prudential Syariah Indonesia. His field of interest is human resource and community development, digital business consulting, finance planning and marketing, animal husbandry, and English. He currently lives at Sukabumi, West Java, and his special quote is networking goes beyond the term itself. It's about sharing ideas, building connection, and working together. Let's share, connect, and collaborate. And without further ado, I give the stage to Mr. Acep.
Thank you.
And place is yours, Mr. Acep.
All right, thank you so much, Brother Altamis, for introducing me, and also good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
All right. Glad to be here, and well, I got opportunity to be speaker in this our learning community speaking practice group. And today, I would like to share about my knowledge in relation to digital things, in this context, digital safety, as I've been learning about digital things, mentoring in digital business, also being part of the business at least 2 or 3 years ago, which means that now I got some understanding about digital literacy, and I really want to share again this expertise, this knowledge to everyone here, especially in our learning community speaking practice group. And of course, there are some areas of improvements that I need to work on. So I'm not really expert in this area, but just want to get some um, further advancements from this field. And also, I know that some of you also have interest in this area in digital things. Um, Based on some information that I received from the previous speaker. So probably here we can gather and we can connect. We can share your experience, your knowledge in relation to the digital things, and then we can grow together, um, understanding this field. So, okay, let me share some materials of my presentation. Okay, am I sharing now, everybody?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
visible.
All right, good. So, let me show the screen. Good. All right. So, I really have a great interest in sharing about digital literacy. So, I put the title here as the first line as a digital literacy talk series, which means that I have some plan to continue my talk with different subtitle or sub different part of digital literacy talk series. So now today I would like to highlight more on digital safety because there are four pillars in digital literacy, including digital safety, digital skills, digital ethics, and also digital culture, right? So there are four pillars, but now I would like to highlight just only one, which is digital safety. Oh, sorry, I didn't delete the second line. So a little bit disclaimer about my presentation. So this is just for learning purpose. So if everybody have different arguments or different views on this content, hence you can feel free to clarify. But also you can verify further if you want to. Just go to Cyberkreasi. That's very resourceful. You can find lots of information about digital literacy there. Even you can download the module, which is Aman Bermedia Digital, really related to the topic that now I'm going to talk about. And also you can find another pillars such as digital culture, digital ethics, and also digital skills. So for those who have a kind of uh, work in this area, or you have a kind of interest, the same interest to widen to spread the knowledge and to for instance, you want to help students in your area, in your regions, to get understanding about digital literacy, or you are in community wants to and you want to share this in your organization. So you may want to visit cybercreacy as a main source of your presentation or your topic of your talk, which is very interesting there, and you can find lots of informations that can help you share about the digital literacy topic. And this is the outline of my presentation. I would like to start from the background, which is the importance of knowing digital safety and how digital safety become a crucial thing nowadays. And the second one will be challenges that we might face in relations to and implementing digital safety measures, and also the competency, which means that some skills that we need to possess in order to get safe internet users or to get better protection of our data. And the last part of my presentation, which is about digital fraud. There are some forms of digital safety threats, but because the time is limited, I just want to highlight more on digital fraud and then how to report this case. So starting from the growing numbers of internet users in the world, especially in Indonesia, this is based on data 2024 from APJI, Asosiasi Jasa, what's the internet, yeah, like as an internet service provider association. So based on this data, there is 79.5% that from Indonesian population are internet user, which means that this is very huge number compared to other population in the world. I mean, to other countries, which means that Indonesia, as you know, that's the fourth biggest population in the world, which means that the internet user here in Indonesia, which is very, very huge. So it changed the lifestyles of populations. I mean, as the internet users, and also there is an increase in digital payments as well, which means that the lifestyle change and they want to shift from manual payment method to the digital payment method. And I'm sure that most of you here in this meeting ever tried to have a kind of online transaction, whether using e-wallet or at least mobile banking or even web-based transaction. So this means that there is a clear cyber threats, which is can be formed like data stolen, and also they probably wants to hack your bank account and then transfer your funds, your money from your wallet to the hackers. So this means that it is important to have understanding about digital safety, how digital safety methods works, and as practitioners, as advocates, or probably you are here as teacher as well, want to share further about this. So you need to have some understanding about challenges that we are facing. So the first challenges would be the control from internet user, which means that the main control is from its internet user itself. So we have a full capacity of controlling ourselves, right? As internet user, we have a responsibility for doing everything related to the, let's say, payments online, managing some resource from internet. So which means that we have to have a good capacity building measures to make sure that each internet users can have confidence in avoiding any digital threats, like digital safety problems or risk, right? And the second one will be a fraud taking advantage of user negligence, which means that sometimes because we don't have a good literacy skills, so fraud happens because of these weaknesses, right? We have a lack of information, we have low um, digital literacy. So this is the kind of happen for hackers to threat us and to steal our data and to attack us. So this is important to have good knowledge about digital safety, especially, and also digital literacy in general. And the third one will be the internet connect user widely and anonymously, which means that we are connected in this world, in this digital era, which means the threats become higher, right? You can connect from other users from other countries, and we probably don't recognize them before. So, so the threats become increased because of this nature, internet nature. And the fourth, which is the last, about digital interactions, also involve vulnerable children and older people. So this is the one of the crucial part because as I mentioned on the second point, which is about the knowledge about digital literacy. Now it become worse because vulnerability of children and also vulnerability of all age people, like older people. So if you have parents, if you have children, for instance, so probably you may be more literate than them, right? Especially your parents, perhaps, because they're born from different different era, right? And now Z generation, millennial generation, probably much higher in terms of their literacy compared to your parents, baby boomers. So which means that you have kind of responsibility as well to protect your parents from any kind of threats from internet or from online uh, source because they're more vulnerable. All right. Next. All right. So this is uh, one of the example. Okay. All right. Sorry. Now I would like to highlight more on competency, which means the skills that we need to have in order to protect ourselves, in order to protect our parents, our family from any digital threats. So the first one is securing digital devices. So you may aware about virus or something like that on your device. So this is a part of discussion about securing our digital devices, right? And the second one is about securing digital identity. So it is about personal information or privacy and such as passwords or our identity in general. And this might be stolen by people, unresponsible people, and they use our data in order to get the advantage from them. And the third one is about beware of digital fraud, which is penipuan, right? So I would like to highlight more in the third part of the competency. The fourth one is about understanding digital footprint, Jack Digital, and the fifth one is about understanding digital safety for children. I don't highlight all, so I just focus on the third part of this presentation. In this presentation, probably another talk later on, will be highlight more including the rest, number one, two, four, or five. But now I would like to highlight more on the third point, which is about digital fraud. And there are many types of digital fraud, to be honest. But now you may be aware about phishing. Phishing means that a type of cyber attack where scammers impersonate legitimate organization like meniru, right? But okay, I'm the the authorized person or authorized organization, representing bank, representing government, representing any organization, so that you think, okay, that's true. And then I have to give up my data, right? And then basically this is to trick people into revealing sensitive information, password, credit card detail, personal data, for instance. And then especially done through deceptive emails, messages, of fake website that appear trustworthy. Seems like, oh, this is like a real, because there is some title which is quite similar with the authorized one. For instance, lastly, I mean, just recently, probably 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I got a kind of website, but I know this is fake. But probably for those are vulnerable, this might think, okay, this is the true one. They use one of the bank's name, but I know the rest of the title of the website is not really, I mean, suspicious, is suspicious. So I think this is wrong. But again, they use, they impersonate like legitimate bank, and then they want to steal my data. So this started from I contacted some contact. I mean, I was searching for a contact detail for certain bank, because I did transfer wrongly to the person, and then I was trying to report this to the bank, but just want to get short, uh, let's say, short bureaucracy. I want to get directly to the respective banks where the the recipients there, like nasabahnya di sana. But then I was trying to find the contact details on website, and I found the WhatsApp, and then I found WhatsApp. Uh, I just realized, okay, probably I didn't have a kind of 100% confidence in this case, but okay, that's all right. I was probably nothing hurt to try, and then I texted him. I'm sure that he, and then all right. So the person, like, he served as what we call like CSO, customer service officer. Then he sent me a link, right? He sent me a link. So if you want to report in detail about this case, just try to fill in the data through this website, right? I was suspicious, of course, but okay, this is WordPress. This is WordPress. Probably there is a virus there, but okay, I just tried to click it. I know this is WordPress.com. There is a name bank before that, but then this is exactly what I thought. So the website appears like forms we need to fill in, and the form really requires us the detail of our credit card or the debit card, including the security number, and then your complete name. So this is exactly um, deceptive, deceptive forms. So then, okay, I know. So this is the way that hackers would to attack me, or to steal, would steal my data, my bank data especially, and they want to get some money from me. So that's my case just recently. And then, as I said, the goal is to steal money, to gain unauthorized access to accounts, or spread malware. So this is the area that the last one, malware. This is very hidden, right? So we don't know exactly when we click. They probably opens the system, especially on the Android or on our mobile device, and they may take some sensitive information saved on our device, and then they will use it for other for their benefit. And about 2 months ago, I think I also got my family got kind of phishing things. So my parents, my father, because he got retired already, and then after retirement there is a, because he was a civil servant and he got a kind of pensionan. And then the data he received through WhatsApp really the same what he has. So he received a kind of message representing impersonating like taskpen, and then my dad said, okay, so this is exactly the same, right? So taskpen wanted to update the data, and then my dad was requested to send some additional information, but I know later when the scammer wanted him to open his mobile banking, right? But then that time, fortunately, my dad that don't have doesn't have a mobile banking, and then okay, he really guided him to install first the mobile banking. But then I realized once he consulted, so this is kind of weird because the way he communicated, because that time my dad was video called and he should share the screen, and then he guided my dad to click the link for installing mobile banking, right? But the mobile banking is not really, I mean, the source of the link is not trustworthy because I know that this is a kind of apps that wants to control all the system in his device. But then soon he realized, okay, this is wrong, and but what he thought that why the data has been stolen, right? Has been stolen. So he really knows my dad's details, including when he retired, which means a kind of leak, right? From I don't know, probably from a taskman organization or for other organization that has that data. So be aware if you have a parents already retired, or probably you have a family members, relatives. So make sure if these vulnerable people are being targeted, right? So as I said earlier, more vulnerable all the people and also children. All right. So how we deal with this kind of case? Of course, if you know some regulation in our country, you can read in detail Undang-Undang ITE, ya, Undang-Undang Nomor 8 Tahun 2010 tentang pencegahan dan pemberantasan tindak pidana pencucian uang. Or if you think that it's relations to your bank, just finds the trustworthy website. I mean, call center, just directly report it to the call center, and probably they block your fund first, like your account, for a while until it's secure. Or you can come to your nearest bank and then validate that, okay, now this is the real user, and probably the bank won't help you to change some um, what we call the series of your credit card or your debit card to make sure that your fund is safe now. All right, so another things, you can also report to patrollycyber.id or lapor.co.id if you have a kind of suspicious or you find like box or something like that. You can report through these websites as well. That's probably the end of my presentation. There are lots of things that I would like to share related to cyber security or digital safety, but I know the time is limited. Probably another talk will be about this, about another digital literacy thing. So back to our moderator, Brother Altham.
Okay. Say. Thank you, Mr. Acep. That was such a great presentation. Thank you, Mr. Acep, for sharing your knowledge with us. Now, if any of you have questions, feel free to ask or type them in the chat. we have Sister Aisha. You can ask your question to Mr. Acep.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Acep. Thanks for the
Morning.
opportunity. So my question is, it's related to, I think, scammers. So recently, I don't know why, but I don't know where my numbers got leaked, but I kept getting like the random phone calls from random calls, but the number patterns is quite similar. Like they got like the pattern that only different in one or two numbers, but I don't know why, but they keep calling me, and when I pick up their phone, they keep saying like uh my father's name, and I don't know where they got their information. So, um, so this is like for me, it's pretty concerning. So, do you like have solution for this? Because I keep blocking the number, but they keep appearing in my phone like every day. Not even every day, but like every hour they keep calling me, and I don't know where they got my number, because I rarely gave my number away from even from the people from my college. So I don't know, uh I ended up like this, like got keep getting the random phone calls. So yeah, that's my question.
Mm. All right. Thank you, Miss Aisha, for the questions. Yeah, really upsetting, right? I know, and yeah, I realize. I mean, I feel what's your feeling about this, because you kept being called, and even every hour, it's really I mean, really disappointing. And yeah, uh, well, uh, before I further answer your question, have you tried to report, let's say, to the websites that I just mentioned on my presentation, or even you ever received the phone calls and you heard some information, probably kind of, because hacker or scammers impersonate, right? Certain organization or legitimate organization. But have you ever heard the organization that the caller is representing is Aisha?
Their organization.
Yeah, I mean, okay, saya dari mana gitu, right? Okay.
So they I think uh they once say that they're from like finance. I don't know, like related to
Hmm.
finance.
Hmm.
I think Reddit or whatever, but like yeah,
Hmm.
organization like that.
Okay, okay.
And like uh so that's what's confusing for me, because I never applying for that kind of finance or whatever like that. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right, that's right. Okay, I understand. So it's kind of like debt collecting or something like that. Is it debt collecting? Is that right? Or want to offer you kind of credit or something like that?
Yes, they're asking my information.
Mm,
Like to tell them to, I think I was asked to telling them, I think my not my address, but specifically like my, I don't know, maybe nomor rekening, but I forgot. But yeah,
mm-hmm.
something like
Okay,
that.
your bank account. So probably it's very risky, right? Okay. Well, um, yeah, I think what you just done, like blocking them, is the good one, right? Because once blocking means that it also tells the system um, this is wrong. I mean, this is risky and it's probably scammer, right? Um, Through WhatsApp, for instance, if the phone calls through WhatsApp, or if direct phone call from, yeah, like the the regular call. So I think this is good one as well, just to make sure that well, the system knows this probably doesn't. I mean, it's not well, like something happened. But then, if you heard certain informations about the organization, for instance, that he impersonating or she impersonating, probably want to confirm that to the, well, let's say it's the legitimate one, like the real organization or the real bank, and then just report this is the number, and this keep uh, calling me, and then probably well, firstly you can receive some clarification if there is from here from that bank or from that financial institution or not. It's just scammer. And then yeah, again, some people argues that you can also report because I mean report to the police, but I don't think this is a practical one because it means if also the phone call, I mean the potential scammer also identified already your family members, which means that unfortunately your data was have been stolen, and then they may want to use to other purpose as well. So, but again, the in terms of the regulation here in Indonesia, probably need some improvement. We need more confidence in reporting this as well, especially to the police. But yeah, we don't have any kind of further solution unless we report it to some website that I just mentioned. And if you want to also like further report it, you can come to police, right? To mention to report that okay, my data seems been stolen, right? Because uh, they called me and then they mentioned my father, even some sensitive informations that need to be protected, but in fact it's been spread. We don't know who is responsible for this, but scammer hackers might find our data from the database, whether from government database or from, let's say, private organization database that we are collaborating with, or we have a kind of affairs with them, including bank, including other financial institution, even um, from the education institution we had before. So yeah, now I think, as I said, the first challenge is we control ourselves. I mean, the internet user has control themselves. So it is important also for Miss Aisha to protect your family as well. Your brother, your sister, especially younger one, including your parents or those who have a vulnerable, um, who are in the vulnerable situation. So just be aware that probably some our sensitive information, I mean the data of our family have been stolen. So be aware of this. And then one times you got some like a hint, okay, this is the, let's say the hackers come from, so the scammer come from because they impersonating some organization like legitimate organization. You can clarify to the real one, I mean to the real organizations. But if you have kind of friends, let's say in the cyber uh, departments in police, you can contact I mean like personally, because we don't want, I don't say that it's not recommended to police to report to the police formally. I didn't say that, but I know probably practical issue may appear when you come to police and report it, right? So here in our learning community, we want also to have a kind of supporting system for those who have this kind of interest in the cyber security. I know some member here, I forgot the name, Alwi, for instance. Um, Alwi has an interest in cyber security. So probably he wants to share with us about this knowledge, and we can like have a better understanding about it, and we can protect at least ourselves, our family, friends, neighbors. Yeah, again, this is very tricky. The regulation probably still needs some improvement. I personally don't have a kind of full confidence if we report it to the, let's say, to the police. But yeah, we don't know yet now, Miss Aisha. I mean, as long as we can protect ourselves, increase our awareness, especially in our family, probably that's the first step until the system in our country in terms of cybersecurity um, have been enhanced. So probably after that we can see how we can have a kind of good reporting system, and we can have a good confidence to have a support from government. Probably this probably can help you answer your question, but I know probably not 100%, Miss Aisha. But just keep aware, and then yeah, keep looking. That's totally fine. But make sure your vulnerable family being protected as priority as well. All right.
Okay. So, do I need to do further action or just report the numbers to the
Yes,
website?
yes, you can do reporting to the websites, but I don't recommend to go to police
No,
because
I don't even thinking about that. I don't even consider it.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
All right.
So I go to the website and report the numbers, and
Yeah,
that's all.
that's right. Okay, that's a
Okay.
good one. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Aceh, for the answers.
Okay, never mind. All right, I think Mr. Kasus raising hand, Brother Altamis. Hi, Mr. Kaswan, you can probably unmute.
Okay. Actually, I have a similar case that I found previously during I opened account of a bank. So I got many phone calls from different people who told me that they come from the bank that I opened, and they show me my data. It's related to me. So that's something that makes me embarrassing is they offer me some like a packages about the inflation, and I don't know is it true or not. But another case that I found, which is when someone sent me a link of job offers, like BUMN, you know that BUMN open a registration for employee, and they share the link at the same time with it. So when I opened, they control my no WhatsApp, Telegram. So I cannot open it by myself because it's like controlled by other people. And the link share automatically to others, especially to my friends in on the telegrams. I don't know why. It's a suspicious a link, I think. So if that happen, what should I do? Because I have done several things like a double security on WhatsApp and also on Telegram as well, but they keep sharing their link to others, and I don't know why. I don't know what should I do. So, do you have any tips to handle those things?
All right. So your Telegram have been hijacked or been controlled by unresponsible user. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, has been hijacked, and now now it's being controlled, right? Okay. Well, that said, and yeah, really upsetting, of course. And what I would say about your case, well, first one, I think you can can contact Telegram help center, if possible. But of course, I think this is a kind of possible solutions. You may consider further, if this practical, if these probably have a better solution, you may contact the Telegram help center. Just say that, okay, my account has been hacked and I don't know why. You may want to tell the customer service officer the chronology, I mean the narration, the history of the case, so to make sure that they get better idea about the case and they probably can give you better solution as well. And the second one, what I would suggest is telling your friends through your active social media, the ones that have been, I mean, not really, not hijacked, the ones that is still controlled by yourself, that probably some unwanted message coming to you because you are my contact. You've been my contact already on my device, and now my Telegram seems been hijacked by others unresponsible persons, and they might say they take your contacts and they contact your friends for certain purpose, of course, just for taking advantage from your friends. So this is probably would be more what we say more uh, more wisdoms. You have a kind of uh, notifications alerts to any I mean to your friends that probably they start being targeted as well because of uh, they got the contact from your Telegram or even from your device. I know that your WhatsApp's now secured because they are second. I mean to very. I mean some securities measures, which is good. I mean, the second security measure, so it protect more your WhatsApp account. But I think Telegram is now been hijacked, has been hijacked, so you need to report to Telegram Protect Center, telling her that okay, now my Telegram is being controlled by others, unresponsible person. But my question for you, have you tried to report it to Telegram contact center through email, perhaps?
Actually, I've never
Mm-hmm.
contacted them about my problems. So I just make double security on it,
Okay,
and
that means that now it's being controlled. I mean, like you now can access your Telegram or no?
yeah, previously I can't, but now it's already
Also returned.
already
Okay,
done.
okay, all right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well.
but the link has already shared to others. So
Mhm.
sometimes they're complaining me about, oh,
Mhm.
what are you sharing to us? Because
Yeah.
when they click
Impersonating
the
you, right? Okay, impersonating you that this is a legitimate customer, but in fact it's a
yeah,
fake, right?
because
Okay. Mhm.
when they click the link, uh, that will be the same as my problems. They share all the links to other people again, so it's spread
Mhm.
to many
Mhm.
many members in that groups.
Mhm. I know, but I'm sure that now people are aware if and I mean once you give notifications, once you have given notifications to your WhatsApp, to your Telegram group, or to your friends that potentially being affected already, I think they can accept your arguments that now this is, I mean, this kind of case quite common, right? People hijack, unresponsible people hijack some accounts and they spread to the WhatsApp group. So as long as you can still keep your reputation in front of your friends, in front of your community, I mean, in your community, just telling them, okay, we got kind of trouble a couple of days ago, and then now being now already been just got the second security measures, like now getting back to the normal thing, but the negative impact might still appear, and just telling them that yeah, that happens, just that happens, that case cause some inconvenience to your friends as well, and then you can tell them, okay, being hijacked, and then sorry about that, and yeah, just telling them, because I know we need to keep our reputation, right? But again, the they tends to be to accept our argument, because this common, I mean, this kind of case probably happen also to other people. So don't hesitate to say about that. Just click notification. And again, I think whether you still need to contact the Telegram or not, if you have free time, I think better to just contact the Telegram help center, just to make sure now totally safe, 100% safe, and see if they have some recommendation for you to take step further if there is. But if not, okay, which is good, right? I think that's what I would like to suggest. But again, you need to restart, of course, your device. And if there is a kind of apps that you have installed, just uninstall it. And yeah, just keep aware, because the remain or the remnants of the virus or kind of unwanted programs still there. Just be aware if kind of uncontrolled things happens, not being run by yourself, but okay, the app seems like okay, open by themselves. There's a control inside, so probably need to be more aware about that. I mean, like still being vigilant on this kind of case. I think that's what I can answer, Mr. Kaswan.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Acep.
Okay, no worries. All right, I think it's the time. Okay, back to you, Mr. Altamis.
Okay. Thank you for the question. Thank you, everyone, and also big thank you to Mr. Acep for answering them so clearly. Before we wrap up, do you have any final message or closing statement for us all?
Okay, thank you, Brother Altamis. So everybody, stay safe. Now, cyber attack is, let's say, we are assuming that everywhere. So being more literate, protect our family, protect our friends from being hijacked from unwanted or unresponsible people. Being part of digital literacy campaign, and I know that this community would be a good place for us to enhance our knowledge in digital literacy. But I also invite others to take the same steps to promote digital literacy. And what I said, what I had just presented on my presentation earlier, there is a very interesting website, Cyber Creasi. I think you can receive many informations about digital literacy from their website, and you just download the useful resources, and then you may want to share again to your community, and to provide bigger impact from this event. So I think that's all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Acep. Let's give applause for him, and I'll give back to Mr. Kaswan.
All right, thank you so much for your performance tonight, this morning, and probably we'll move to other event. Would be presenting certificate for Mr. Acep as a speaker and also our moderator. Let me share it first. Oh, yeah. Again, Mr. Acep, sorry, I can't find my
All right,
profile
no
in my
problem.
phone.
Okay, no problem. Okay. I think just want to give. Want to hand over certificate to our moderator.
Okay.
So let me spotlight myself, and I would like also to spotlight Brother Altamis. And this is the certificate for our moderator. Oops. So let me share. So am I sharing? Are my screens visible?
Okay. That's visible.
Okay. All right, good then. So this certificate is for our moderator this morning,
Wow.
Brother Rahmat Nias Altamis. So thank you so much, Brother Altamis, for being moderator this event, this meeting. So let me take picture for our documentation purpose and just for appreciation. So count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
3.
Good. So nice. That already. Okay. So I think we're going to have breakout room. I know the time is limited, right? We probably gonna have a one breakout room. We're gonna only have one breakout room. So but again, I think should be assigned randomly. Second.
Yeah, we just have 8 people here.
Yeah. So probably 2 breakout rooms would be nice. Let me options breakout room plus 15 minutes. All right. So the breakout room, the first okay, probably the only breakout room, only one breakout room starts now.
Yeah, actually, I myself not doing anything during Ramadan. Just go around with my friends and just it. Hello, Mr. Acep. Are you here?
Hi, yes. Hi, everybody. I think Brother Nabil Afaf here. How are
Yes.
you all? Doing great.
Yeah, great.
Hi, Afaf. All right. So what you just discussed, everybody?
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Acep.
Mm-hmm. So seems that you had discussion about activities during Ramadan.
Yes. We are starting our activity during Ramadan,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Mr. Nabil's never broken his fast.
Which is good.
This is good.
How about Afaf?
Same. We same.
Awesome. All right. Good. So okay, so I just heard when I just just entered the room that you Mr. Kaswan said having a kind of uh, activity with friends going around. So how does it look like?
Yeah. Actually, during Ramadan we have a lot of events, so that's why we have to conduct all of them by our friends in our community, and I don't have time to stay up in my place. That's why I say that I spend a lot of time to go around with my college just to conduct our event.
Which means that there is a full events you have been conducting during Ramadan.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What's kind of event? It's kind of the event from your workplace or from other organization.
Not just in my workplace. Mostly come from communities. Like we share about our. Actually, I just volunteer at the ABC, so we have several programs to teach others about how to write a scholarship essay. So
Okay, I think you ever mentioned, Mr. Kaus, about ABC. Is this the news agency from Australia or the different one?
yeah, it's I think it's already old because mostly all university in Indonesia have that community like ABC in ITB, ABC in ITS, same as my ABC at my university.
What ABC? What ABC stand for?
ABC is like a bridge between universities in Indonesia and Australian embassy. So the function is to share or collaborate with Australian embassy to share about Australian scholarship and to engage Indonesian students to study abroad, especially in Australia. So we help them by providing some information to them and also coaching, like writing as essay coaching for them. To be honest, in my place, Australian alumni is quite small.
All right. Okay. So ABC has some events during Ramadan. Is it the kind of events that specifically carried out during Ramadan or just a regular event?
Regular event.
Oh, regular
It-
event.
Yeah, you know that Australian squash was already open at the moment.
Sure.
Yeah, and will be closed on 30
Yes.
next month. That's why we have to provide some event to help our members and also student at my place to apply.
Okay. So is it in university? I mean, would you like to share what's the university's name? University's
Patimura
name?
University. Patimura
Sorry?
University. Patimura
Patimura.
University.
Okay. Is it in Ambon?
Is it in Ambon?
All right. Okay, good. So how is it now? I mean, the prospect the prospect applicants. Do you think's now getting better compared to last year? I mean, a higher number in terms of the prospect applicants.
Yeah. Due to AI has already reached the requirement, especially for English requirements. So the applicant increased dramatically than previously. So we have a responsible to help them. Actually, it's not just our responsible, but as our job to help them, we open some coaching to help them prepare the essay.
All right. So previously, they also got support from ABC to reach the English level. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So mostly they receive certificate. I mean, English certificate in the form of what? ITP, TOEFL, IELTS, or any other certification.
Actually, we don't provide any certificate for participants who join in our event. We just provide some coaching to them. But every event that we held, we invite them, especially when embassy come from, so they can get breakthrough information from the embassy. So I think it's up-to-date information that they have to share to our participants. And yeah, we never provide any certificates. Actually, when we have like seminar or webinars, so we provide some certificates to them.
All
But
right.
for coaching, yeah.
They should take. Okay, my question is does your university, Patimura University, serve English certification program?
Yes. Yeah, we have. Yeah, so we serve IELTS, TOEFL, and also other language certificate like German, and because we provide several corner like American corner, French corner, Dutch, Russian, Chinese, or Mandarin. So they can choose which language they want to learn, and we at ABC also provide some class for general people to learn about English. And also we're conducting TOEFL preparation as well. Well, and IELTS as well.
Oh, interesting. So
Yes.
So people can easily get test for IELTS for TOEFL, both IBT and ITP, right? And
IBT, yes, IBT, ITP. And for IELTS, we collaborate with ILF in Bali because they have a certified
license.
yes, certified license to give IELTS official test.
Okay, but the venue is in Universitas Patimura.
Yeah, the venue in our university.
Okay, that's interesting. My friend in Buru probably struggled to find that one.
Oh,
So,
I see.
yeah.
So maybe
All right, everyone, welcome back to the main session. I know probably some of you just having talk and then it's been split it again. I mean, like return to the main sessions. So, all right. So as I said, probably this meeting we only have one breakout room. I know that next week will be Idul Fitri. So we'll be off next week, but we'll meet again on April 13th, 13 April, right? Which means that 2 weeks after Lebaran, right? So I know that some people probably wants to celebrate having a good time with family. So we'll be off for about 2 weeks, next week and next week. So we'll meet again on April 13, 13 April, right? But of course, we need to select who is the next speaker for next week. So for those of you, if if you think that okay, I will be next speaker, you ready? Just let me know. Otherwise, I will select from Wheel of Names as usual or Wheel of Destiny, as Nabil said. And yeah, I got some name already, but now let me add some from okay, Nabil, thank you as always. Nice help. Okay, let me open the up names. Is Adam? Oh, Adam's not there. Huh? Adam. Oh, Aisha 2 times. Okay, let me rectify. So there are 2 names. Okay, probably Adam here. Is that right? Adam, Nabil, Acep, Altamis, Kaswan, Aisha, Afaf, Kaisan. So are you happy, everybody, with this name? I think how many people now? One, okay, 8. So it should be right. Okay. All right. As usual, the first selection will be for speaker, right? And the second one will be moderator. I think I start. All right, Kaisan. So you will be the first speaker after Eid, right?
After Eid for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Hi, Kaisan.
I want to volunteer for
hello.
the moderator if I can have the opportunity, Mr.
Sure, Mr.
Okay.
Miss Aisha would be nice. All right, so the next speaker
Okay.
will be Kaisan, brother Kaisan, and the next moderator will be Miss Aisha, right? So everybody happy with that?
Can I ask?
Yes?
yeah, that's great.
That means from 2 weeks from here,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, we're going to have we're going holiday, and then we're gonna start again at
On
at
13th.
8 p.m. again, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Sunday
Ready.
evening. Sunday evening.
Sunday evening. Noted.
All right. On 13 April, right? Okay, everybody. Such a great pleasure to have you here, everybody. And I know we haven't got group picture, but if you're happy with that, I think I don't want to miss it. But no compulsory to turn your video on. But for the shootings, okay, comfortable with that, you can turn your camera on. We're gonna have a quick group picture. Wait a second. Nice. Okay. Hi, Afaf. Hi, Altamis. I think Altamis already that open, but now
It's not in the
in his
laptop.
room, not in his room. Okay. Hi, Afaf. Okay, there. Afaf, hi.
No, dia mandi. Dia
Oh.
mandi.
All right, everybody. Now count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. All right. Happy Eid Mubarak, and I'll see you next week. I mean on 13 April. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Assalamualaikum
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Assalamualaikum.
you.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Brian.